Hello, people. The only reason why most of us get depressed most of the time is because we focus on the negatives of our lives, on the bad things that has happened to us, and the bad stuff that people have done to us, and we let that affect us. I'm not saying it's easy to handle, but when we discover that our reaction to events of life is actually the things that make them impact us, that affect us, we will begin to look at things differently. Right now, if somebody should come to you, no matter the situation you're facing right now, most of us, if somebody should come to you and say, look, I'm going to give you $1 million, $100 million, or even $1 billion, but today is going to be your last day. I'll give you this money, and then that will be the end of your life. You're not waking up the next day. I am sure that most of us, if not all of us, will not accept the money. So you can see that the life you have right now is more valuable than any money. You can see that life is precious. So if you know that the life you have today is far more valuable than any amount of money, you get up every day being grateful, being excited, being happy for the gift of another day. And then you begin to look around you and see so many things you can be grateful for. There are so many things in our lives we take for granted. There are so many things that has happened to us, that is happening to us, that are beautiful, and a beautiful moment that we take for granted. And we focus more on the bad stuff. And one of the reasons why this happened is that over the years, right from childhood, we have been unconsciously educated to focus on the bad stuff because most of the time we're not told how wonderful we are. We're not told how beautiful we are. We're not told how amazing we are. We've not been given that confidence from the people we trust to believe that we are overcomers. We are great. So we're trying most of the time to focus on the bad stuff because we want to prove something to the people around us, to the people we hold in high esteem, to the people that we feel have authority over us, to our parents, to our teachers, to our pastors, to our priests, to the people in authority, to our friends. So, but when we begin to look at life differently, you don't need to give a damn. The past is past. The things has happened, and there's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is to begin to change your life and transform your life. It is in your hands. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can do your push-ups for you. First of all, you begin to craft the kind of person you want. A lot of the time, people come to me and tell me, I need to find my life purpose. The greatest life purpose that you discover, do you need to find, you need to work on, is your life. Your life purpose is crafting the best kind of life that you deserve. Your life purpose is crafting, designing your life in such a manner that you look yourself in the mirror, you respect the person you're seeing, you admire the person you're seeing. This is the best kind of life, and this is your life um, your life goal. Okay, this is the meaning. This is what you're here for. By the time you do that, every other thing will fall into place. You've got to respect yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to know that you can do anything that you desire to do. It doesn't matter the situations. You wake up every day, you know that every situation you find yourself in, you are bigger than. Because life is worth more than money. So, if you've been given the best gift of life that is worth more than $1 billion or even more, you know that you can overcome the present situation and challenges you're facing. It might look daunting, but I want you to know that there is nothing that you're facing today that has never been faced by someone else. And there's nothing that you're facing today that you cannot overcome. All you need is to believe that you can. Believe that you can. You may not know how, but first of all, it's important for you to believe and begin to work on yourself. Write down the things you're grateful for. There are so many things you're grateful for. It might be that you have your health. It might be that you have your loved ones. It might be that you have friends you can trust, dependable friends. It might just be that you are listening to this right now. It might just be that you have some gifts that you have not looked into. Change the way you think. Change the way you look at situations, and things will begin to change. The world is not the way the world is not the way it is most of the time. The world is the way we are. We see the world the way we are, not exactly the way the world is. When you change and shift the way you think, you begin to see things differently. You begin to see the world differently. You begin to see your situation differently. And so, it is in your power to do that right now. The only thing that nobody can take away from you is the ability to think, is the ability to change your mind. Yeah, sometimes you may need someone to hold you accountable, someone to encourage you, someone to be there for you, to let you know that you can do it. Yes, but even if you don't have anybody, even if you don't feel like it, begin now. The fact that you're beginning to say, look, I am worth more than my situation. I deserve more than this, and I can do it. Most of the time, you may not feel like doing it, but start. Start with your body. Start with the things you have control over. At least you can begin to walk. At least you can begin to exercise. At least you can begin to read even a page. It might just be a book to inspire you. You can pick your phone and call someone. There is somebody you can talk to. So you have to look at this and know and look at everything. I know that the most precious gift that anybody can have has been given to you today, and that is the life you have. So you must be grateful. You can't exchange this life for $1 billion, for $10 billion. You can't exchange it. That's it. And sometimes we can't get ourselves to doing the things that we need to be able to get the kind of result we want. But if you're sitting down here and I put a gun on your head and I tell you, you get up now and do 10 push-ups or I blow your head off, and you see in my eyes that I mean this, I am telling you, you're going to get up and do the 10 push-ups, whatever it takes for you to do it. So you see what I'm talking about? It's not because you cannot do it, but because you are expecting to feel like doing it. Don't expect to feel like doing it. Just get up and do it. If you begin to have this kind of mindset, if you begin to shift your thoughts, if you begin to see how precious life is, that the gift that God has given to you today is worth more than any money, then you begin to be grateful. You begin to do something to change your life, to transform your life, to get the results you want in your life, to get the things you want to happen in your lives, to get your relationship right, to get your business right, to get everything that is going wrong in your life right. It is possible, but you need to believe. Just simple believe and begin to take little action every single day, starting from this moment. God bless you. I'll talk to you some other time.